Hi folks, Lee Gettess here with the Market Sense for the week of November 18th, 2014. We're going to look at some charts that come from the Trade Navigator software that I stare at all day long. Looking at a weekly bond market chart here, you can see a few weeks back they had this huge spike up into a high, which, probably is going to be a high for quite some time. What they've done since then is kind of interesting. They backed off in the last, well, they're getting close to a month here actually, has been in a very, very tight sideways pattern. Now, the probability is that the market will at least do some sort of retest of this high, but this sideways pattern is setting up a breakout of some degree, and there's no guarantee but what the next leg will be down as well. I mean, it could be back up to test the highs, and of course, a test doesn't have to be way up there. It could be just, 144 area or something like that. But what we're really looking at is let's call it 142 and a half, 142.16 up here above it, and 140 down below it. Until they exceed one or the other of those areas, there's really nothing to judge here. They're going to probably break out in one direction or another. And we also have to be concerned that the first move out could be false. That tends to happen when they get these little tight sideways patterns. But the move could be really substantial in either direction. So that's the way to deal with this, I think. Below 140 or above 142.16, and let's see if they can get going. Stocks, of course, have a very different situation. The volatility has dropped off in the last couple of weeks, but the move is incredibly strong. They are up into resistance. I mean, if anyone's long, you should understand clearly they're into resistance. But resistance is kind of like a target and just something to monitor. You will not make a very good living selling new all-time highs, which is where this market is at the moment. The last couple of weeks didn't even trade any support at all. They just went up. This week they finally have been down to the support, which is roughly the 2030 area. But they've gone above 2050. Didn't close above there Tuesday, but they did get up there. Again, it is resistance. They are in resistance. They could stall here. They could even have a substantial move down just because the move up has been so strong. But there's not much you can do with it. I mean, they break all the way down to 1985 and they still look pretty good. And if they keep going, there is no target. They could just go. I mean, they've got plenty of room to run. So don't be surprised if they turn down, but I have no intention of selling them because, again, selling a new all-time high is sort of hazardous to your financial health. So that's what we've got for you today. I hope you can find something profitable to get yourself involved with. Thanks for checking in to see how we're looking at things.